more than 2,000 years ago, when disease was seen as a curse and healing was sought through magic and prayers, two brilliant minds dared to change the course of human history. Their names? Hippocrates of Kos and Asclepiades of Bithynia. The legends who laid the foundation of modern medicine. Hippocrates, born in 460 BCE on the beautiful island of Kos in the Aegean Sea, is celebrated as the father of modern medicine. Why? Because he rejected the age-old belief that diseases were punishments from the gods. Instead, he looked for answers in nature, logic, and observation. Influenced by the great philosopher Empedocles and the Pythagorean school, Hippocrates believed that just as nature was made of four elements, water, earth, wind, and fire, the human body was governed by four vital fluids or humors: black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. Health meant balance. Illness? An imbalance that needed to be corrected. His approach was revolutionary for its time. Hippocrates taught that a doctor's first duty was to observe, to listen, to watch, to understand. No more rituals, no more magic spells. Only careful diagnosis and treatment through diet, exercise, and sometimes surgery. From him, we inherited words we still use today: diagnosis, therapy, trauma, sepsis. And many disease names: diabetes, arthritis, epilepsy. In fact, when people called epilepsy a divine disease, Hippocrates boldly wrote, "It's no more divine than any other illness. We just don't understand it yet." A mindset truly ahead of his time. Hippocrates lived through a world of epidemics. The plague that struck Athens between 429 and 426 BCE killed a quarter of its population, including Pericles, its greatest leader. Though some legends say Hippocrates was called to Athens to help, history remains silent. But his writings show deep understanding of diseases like typhoid fever centuries before microbes were discovered. Then came his greatest gift, the Hippocratic Oath. A sacred pledge of ethics, justice, and respect for patients. A promise to do no harm. Doctors across the world still swear by its modern versions today. But the story doesn't end there. In 124 BCE, another pioneer emerged, Asclepiades of Bithynia. Unlike Hippocrates, Asclepiades rejected the idea of a benevolent nature. Influenced by Epicurean philosophy, he believed the human body was made of tiny particles, molecules, and diseases occurred when these particles were misaligned. A concept strikingly similar to today's molecular medicine. Asclepiades brought compassion into practice. His motto? Treat patients without pain. He used natural therapies, diet, massages, exercise, and emphasized friendship and kindness. He was the first to classify diseases as acute or chronic, and even performed an elective tracheotomy. For a world that feared illness, his approach was a ray of hope. Hope you enjoy this video. For more informative videos, like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you.